Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's Game 1. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Castle. He's out there with Anthony. And it's Robertson. In at the 3 slot. You take a look at the home team. They know they get one shot in this single elimination first round.
It feels a little bit like a college tournament in here, doesn't it? I mean, this will be a wild one. You can never predict the outcome of a single game.
Pass to Anthony. This one for 3. Nails it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Anthony against Miller. To the middle. Off target at the rim.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Castle finds Anthony. Back to Castle. Miller against Anthony. That shot is off. Great D that time from Miller. And just over a minute played here to start the game. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
His second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
It's Anthony on the take. And that one is stopped right through.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Griffin outside. Up top, Miller. Back to Griffin. Shot clock at 5. From 10 feet away. Jump shot is good that time.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Miller against Anthony. Pass to Robertson. Lets it fly. Cans it with nobody near him.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Now here's Miller. Inside. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Down low. Pass to Uzo. And a nice finish on the layup.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
To the paint. It's picked off. The 3 ball. Griffin pulls down the board.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
To the right side. To the middle. Blocked! Miller against Anthony. Pass to Robertson. The 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. From the wing, and that one good. He's got 6.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Anthony outside. Pass to Robertson. Blocked! And here's Miller. Griffin, a screen on Castle. To the wing on the left. Three-pointer. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Anthony. Pass to Uso. Here's Castle. Jacks up a 3. That shot, no good.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Out to the right wing. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter here. Here's the teardrop, and he takes it up and lays it in.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Shooting 45% from the field in this first. 1:25 left in the first quarter.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Pass to Henson. Off with the layup. Got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Now here's Castle. Here's Uzo. And here's White. And here's Castle. Guarded by Hayward. Castle misses. Gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. He's guarded by White. Pass to Henson. With 1 on the clock. No good. Would have counted had it gone. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They're up by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And Griffin gets it to go. Griffin's got his first bucket in this one. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Castle outside. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Waiters. Fadeaway. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
Now Hayward. Pass to Henson. Now here's Griffin. Down low. Here's Henson. Soft touch off the glass. Henson's gotten his first basket of the night.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Castle against Hayward. The kick out to White. The three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Back to Griffin. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And Griffin slams it in.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now here's White. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
And he lobs it up, and Griffin slams it in.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Back to White. They set the pick to the inside. Oh, deflected. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Hayward outside. Griffin outside. Puts up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward. Griffin's got 9.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Outside White. Back to Castle. There's the block. It's Hayward on the wing. Engler. And rejected. Castle outside. Now here's White. Defense right on it. Pass to Uzo. Here's Waiters. Now here's White. Down low. Here's Uzo. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Both teams making some changes here. Pass to Henson. Miller against White. Inside. Out to the right wing. Fires the three. Henson's shot is good. Henson's got his second bucket on the night.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
And here's White to the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Shot from 12. The rebound by Robertson.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Out to Anthony. To the middle. Waiters passes to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. No good. Great D that time from Miller. Gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. He's guarded by White. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
He can't hit that time.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Now Anthony. Down low. Power is home.
Oh, wow.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed.
I'm surprised it's this close, not gonna lie. They played some weak D, giving up too many easy open looks.
Mincing, no words, as usual. We'll see if Coach can get into their heads. So far in this series, they've shown they can get the better of this team. But all tied up at the half, are they getting, a little too overconfident?
If they are, that's a mistake. Never underestimate your opponent, especially in the midst of a playoff series.
I agree. You've got to have that killer instinct at all times. Maybe this is a wake-up call for them to get them back on track.
Close games like this certainly help keep us awake, right, Shaq?
There he is again. He has like,
What
what's
happened?
it called when you have the sleeping disorder?
Rip Van Shackle.
There it is.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. Here's Miller. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. They've got Anthony. He's out there with Castle. And it's Uzo in at the power forward. So that's who Charles Lee starts in the second half. Inside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
To the paint. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I didn't know if they could match that last slam, but it only took them a couple of moments.
Hey, not the best interior defense on those last few trips, but who cares? That was awesome.
I don't think the fans have a problem with it one bit. This is some crowd-pleasing action we've got going right now.
Castle finds Anthony. To the inside. Castle outside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
There's a screen to the paint. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Dallas. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Pass to Uzo. Back to Anthony. Here's Castle. Can't get it to fall.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
With the step back. Yep, that one goes. 16 points for him.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Miller. Lets the three fly. No good on that one. 7 for 12 now.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Anthony with it. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
To the middle. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And Griffin slams it in.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Back to Anthony. Deflected. Pass to Miller. Puts one up from 19, and he hits the jumper. 20 points for him.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Anthony. Pass to Robertson. Knocks down the triple. Robertson's got his third bucket of the night.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Back to Miller. The teardrop. And it's good on the layup.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Inside, and he dunks it down.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Hayward against Anthony, and he lobs it up top. Miller left side. Pass to Henson. Here's Miller. He's guarded by White. Shot from the wing. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 4 points this quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
They set the pick to the paint.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Pass to Henson. Miller outside. Fires the three. The rebound by Robertson. gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Anthony outside, down low. 56 seconds left in the third. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
52 seconds left in the third. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Robertson. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Robertson's got 10.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
White against Miller. 12 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep. 13 points in the game. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. They're up by 1. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Pass to Waiters. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. With the teardrop. And that's 2 points on the layup. 22 points for him.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Castle outside. Here's Waiters. Castle outside. Pass to Uzo. White looking it over. From deep. Knocks down the long J.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
The rebound to Waiters.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Griffin passes to Miller. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Fires in the triple.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Uzo. Back to White. Here's the pick. Now Castle. Here's Robertson. Castle outside. Here's Robertson. The three is up. Griffin pulls down the board. Launches it. Uzo grabs the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Then he jams it home with authority.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Now here's Castle. Pass to Uzo. Here's Robertson. Here's Uzo. From outside the arc. Robertson can't get it to go.
Trying to match three, sometimes you get too amped up and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Hits the trifecta. He's got 27.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And here's White. Over to the wing. Shot to stop the run. And Robertson gets it to go.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
To the inside. Pass to Griffin. Tip. Now White. To the middle. Here's Uzo. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Anthony's checked in for White. And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Uzo. They set the screen. Anthony. Yes! Using that window!
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Miller. Takes a three. Oh, it misses. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Up top, Anthony. Deflects the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Miller.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Stolen by Miller. Beyond the arc. The triple drop.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Anthony with it. Oh, ho, ho. That's a man on a mission right there.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him. He's going right to the bucket.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside. Shoot two.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
56 seconds left to play in the fourth. Shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's good.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
Here's Miller. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Talk about much in the clutch. Big trip to the line there.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by Miller, and they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. And timeout called by Charles Lee. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book.
Yet another assist.
And he's in total control of the offense. What a game passing it.
He's almost at the franchise record for assists in a playoff game. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
first, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
This fella knows how to finish a game off. There was no question about those free throws.
Here's Castle from deep. Money from 3.
I mean, once he crosses the timeline, you need to pick him up. He can drop it in from way back.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. With that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.